Hello, Facebook. How is everyone doing tonight? This is Pamela Pedrick coming to you live from Ocala, Florida. If you're not familiar with Ocala, it is actually about an hour and a half north of Orlando in Central Florida. All right, I'm going to check something real quick. Give me one moment. All right. Now, in tonight's video, I will be sharing with you a life lesson I kind of relearned while working out tonight. And this can be applied to any area of life. And no, it's not a working out tip for you, but it's a life lesson. If you are new to me, never seen me before, please drop a 1 in the comment section below, even if you are watching the replay. If you are watching the replay, please drop a 2. And if you are on your health and weight loss journey, looking to lose weight, look great, love life, or gain lean muscle mass, or just to get healthy overall, drop a fire emoji in the comment section. And as you're jumping on live, please say hello, hello in the comment section below. Let me know who you are, where you're coming in from, even if you're watching the replay, because I do check back on my comments. All right, one moment. So, like I said, I'm going to tell you about a life lesson that I learned working out tonight. Now, this is only about the second time I've worked out with this trainer. And tonight we did some boxing, which is a little different. I absolutely loved it. Drop a comment in the comments below if you've ever boxed, if you've ever tried boxing. That was the first time I ever done it. Absolutely loved it. And man, your heart rate gets really, really high. It's a great overall body workout. Now, I'd gone through working out, and then at the end, he's like, okay, I want you to get on the rower because we need to work on your cardio. Do 3,000 meters. And this is at the end of working out. I'm like, well, oh, okay. I didn't realize how long 3,000 meters was when you're on that rower, right? So I'm literally on the rower, and I'm rowing, and I'm looking at the meters. I'm like, oh, dang it, I'm not even at 500 yet, and I've got, to get up to 3,000, right? So I'm rowing and rowing, and I have reflex, I have GERD, so my lunch was literally up here. I'm thinking, no, I gotta keep going, I don't want to stop. So there will be times in our life whenever we have a goal in mind, like for mine, I want to get that 3,000 meters in. I want to do it. I want to take it to the next level. And if I stop, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. So sometimes in life, when there's a goal that we want to reach, maybe you want to lose weight, and maybe it's a significant amount of weight. Maybe it's 100 pounds or more. You're not alone. There are people in the same boat as you. Maybe it's to a change in career that you're trying to think about, but not really thinking if it's feasible. Maybe it's a different life circumstance for you, that a huge goal that you want to attain. There will be some pain, there will be some obstacles, and might be some struggle along the way. So when I looked at that goal of 3,000 meters, I'm like, I'm not looking at the thing. Let me just row. Let me not look at it, because to me it was too big. So sometimes we have to break it down into smaller steps for us, right? Maybe it's a huge goal. Maybe, like for instance, if it's losing a significant amount of weight, maybe it's losing so many pounds this month, right? And working toward that goal. Maybe it's going to the gym. Maybe it's eating healthier. Maybe it's a career decision, and maybe it's looking in and researching to what you really want to do as a career. Maybe it's, deciding you want to go back to school and looking at school. Sometimes it can be so huge, so we need to break it down. Otherwise, it's going to be too much for us, right? So what I did was I broke it down. Okay, let me go 500. Let me go 1,000. Let me go. So sometimes we have to break it down in smaller increments. And also pushing through those obstacles. It's going to come. Obstacle, struggle, pain, it's going to come in our lives. That's just a matter of being human, right? It's a matter of fact. We just can't not have it in our life. It just happens, right? So we need to figure out if it's a type of pain that we can push through it, if we can keep going or another thing is we need to decide if it's a type of pain or a struggle where we truly do need to reach out and to reach out to someone else or to others or to support. Because at one point during my workout, I have some back issues now, and I was like, okay, I can't. My back's, I had to tell him, my back's hurting me, because I'm the type of person I'll push through it if I can. But at one point I'm like, no. So I had to tell him I'm having some back pain, so we had to modify some things. So at some point we have to determine if it's a pain that we can truly push through. And I think a lot of times we don't push through the pain that we can push through, or the struggle or the obstacles. I think a lot of times we give up too easily. Sometimes we make a life change, and then we're thinking, oh, it's going to be great, it's going to be awesome, and blah, blah, blah. And then the first obstacle comes, and you're like, well, screw it, I'm just going to stop, right? See, I knew it wouldn't work. But yet, if you just push through that obstacle, you can get to the other end of it. It's kind of like going up a hill, right? It's hard at first, especially if you're on a bike. Going up, on the bike up the hill, you know, it's hard. And I remember as a kid going to visit my grandmother, and there was like an overpass. We're on the bike, we're trying to go up, and you were going, our little legs are going and going and going, trying to get up that hill. And then what happens at the top? You're like, yay! And it's like a wee on the way down, right? On the bicycle, you're like wee, and you're having fun. So we have to push through those obstacles, and I think a lot of times we give up too easily, right? Drop an emoji down in the comment section if you're getting what I'm dropping down, right? Because we need to push through that. But then also we need to realize, I'm a very independent person, I'm stubborn, so for me it's difficult for me to kind of ask for help at times. So we need to determine, is the type of pain that we truly can push through the obstacles, think of a way of going around them. You know, the most successful people in life, and I'm not talking about just financially, I'm just talking about in life, when they come to an obstacle, they think of any way to go over it, to go around it, to go under it, instead of just looking at it face on. A lot of times we have to get out of our comfort zone and think of different ways of getting around that obstacle that maybe we might not have thought of in the first place in life, right? Sometimes it's okay, how can I look at this situation a little differently? And this might be a time where you need to ask for some help. Maybe they can look at it a different perspective for you. So pushing through that pain, pushing through that, breaking it down into smaller steps for you, breaking it down. And then also there might be some slow movements too as you're reaching toward that goal, but it's all about momentum, okay? Keeping that momentum. There are times when I was going really slow on that rower, but I'm like, no, I'm still going. I'm still going forward. I'm still going. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm going to reach it. I'm going to reach it. So you got to, it's momentum. Failure only comes to those who quit, okay? It only comes to those who quit. Seriously. Sometimes we quit too soon. Sometimes we look at that slow momentum as it's no momentum at all, but really it is, because we're going forward and we're still pushing through. So continue with that momentum. There will be some moments of slowness. Maybe you're thinking about giving up, but push through it and keep going. And as I said, you might need to reach out to someone and ask for assistance, right? There is so much out there nowadays, especially with the support groups that are on Facebook. I mean, I'm part of an awesome weight loss and health support group that I assist with, and it's an awesome group of people cheering each other on in our support group. And then also, maybe, you know, whether it be a significant life change that you're going through, and looking, you know, is there a support system that you can look for? Maybe you don't have one personally. Maybe, you know, there's really not a good support system for you with family and friends, but looking outside and just, you know, Google's great, you know, to looking for, and I'm not talking specifically support groups. I'm talking about just getting support where you can just ask questions and you know, kind of throw things off of some people, right? Like I said, this applies to all areas of life. First off, there's going to be pain, there's going to be obstacles, especially when we have a huge vision, a huge life goal that we want to attain. And it can be applied to losing weight, it can be in life as well. There's going to be times of pain, and we need to decide, is this the type of struggle or obstacle or pain that we can push through? Or is it something that we need assistance with? Maybe we need an extra set of hands. Maybe we need to ask for guidance in it. And then also break it down, because if it's too big, it's going to be too intimidating for us, and we're gonna not attain it. We're not going to reach for it. So break it down in smaller increments. You may have times of slow momentum, but that's okay. At least you're going forward. Momentum is momentum, right? At least you're going forward. And then look at, is it because, you know, sometimes life happens and we need to slow things down a little bit, and that's okay. But the thing is, you keep going. Make sure, reach out to other people if you need that support system in place, and also think if it's something that you can push through. All right, so I hope you found this valuable. If so, please share or tag someone in the comment section below. Sharing is caring. All right, now if you found this helpful, and also if you want more tips on motivation and how you lose weight, look great, and live a healthy lifestyle, I have a blog, PamelaPedrick.net. Go ahead and visit, and I also have free weight loss guides in my blog posts as well to help you guys along on your health and weight loss journey. To your health, and have a great night, everyone.